If you're a student in Nigeria, you've just written WAEC, you're about to enter university, you've just written JAMB or UTME, or you are even in a university, you are in year 1, year 2, year 3, and you want to learn how to start investing, please sit back and listen attentively. The reason why some of our parents keep lamenting, if I knew what I know now, I would be far ahead in life, would have been better off in life, is simply because there are opportunities that they failed to see while they were growing up, that they are only realizing now that they are in their early 40s and 50s. So as a student in your early 20s, in your teen era, you need to start identifying such opportunities so that you can get further in life and you can be better off. The first step is in educating yourself. You need to first learn what it is that you can invest in. You need to understand the assets that are available to you that you can invest in. You need to understand land, how to invest in land, how to invest in stocks, how to invest in gold, how to invest in commodities, how to invest in treasury bills, how to invest in bonds. These are various asset classes that you can start learning how to invest in. The second step is to plug yourself in a community that encourages and foster learning. When I started learning how to invest, was in my 400 level, and back then I was still wondering, how can I start investing in the US stock market? How can I start investing in the Nigerian stock market? And if I'm to invest in the Nigerian stock market, which of the companies should I invest in? There are questions that I was asking back in my 400 level that if I got the answer to back then in 400 level, I would have been better off than where I am right now. So as a student, if you're listening to this, please pay attention to what you are learning. Even if it is going to be a struggle in juggling between your classes and having a part-time job and your social life, it is very important that you allocate time to learn how to start investing in yourself. Even if it's 1 hour a day or 1 hour every week, you tell yourself, I'm going to learn how to invest in this asset for this week. I'm going to learn how to invest in this asset for this month. Before you're done with school, you would have found out various opportunities that you can invest in that will give you great return on your investments. So the first step is in educating yourself. The second step is creating a financial goal. Now, what is the purpose of your investment? Are you investing to study abroad? Are you investing to fund your studies abroad? You want to japa? Are you investing so that you can have a comfortable life while you are working? Are you investing so that you can retire early? What is your financial goal? You have to set a financial goal. Then the third step is for you to create a budget. In creating a budget, you need to tell yourself that, okay, if I'm going to start learning how to invest in stocks, if I'm going to learn how to start investing in land, if I'm going to learn how to start investing in gold, in commodities, in the Nigerian stock market, in treasury bills, in bonds, I need to start keeping money aside to invest. Okay, how much can I invest from my allowance? I'm a JAMB student, I'm a WAEC student, I just finished writing WAEC, I'm a year 1 student. How much can I afford to save up? How much can I afford to save up to start investing? Because where most people miss it is that people think their savings are for crisis. In my book, Money Reality with Crystal, I explain that money you are saving not to encounter crisis, but you are saving for opportunities. Your savings are supposed to be for opportunities that will help you grow in life. That is what your emergency fund is for. Emergency fund is for anything crisis. Your savings are for opportunities. Your savings are for your investments. Your savings are for your money to grow. So I'm going to decide that, okay, I have 30,000 naira coming in monthly as my upkeep allowance. I have 40,000 naira, 50,000 naira, 100,000 naira coming in monthly as upkeep, as an allowance. I can afford to save 2,000 naira for the goal of investing, so that by the time I'm done educating myself on the best place to invest, I can use the money I have saved up to start investing. If you have 50,000 naira as a monthly allowance as a student, if you have 30,000 naira as your monthly allowance as a student, as a corper as well, you can afford to save 5,000 naira from that money. You can afford to save 1,000 naira from that money. Okay, then the next step, now that you've created your budget, the next step is for you to decide where to save the money. Now you've decided to save 1,000 naira, you've decided to save 3,000 naira, you've decided to save 5,000 naira to start investing. Where should you put that money? My best option is for you to invest in PiggyVest. Now I am not affiliated to PiggyVest in any way, and they did not pay me for this marketing advert. So I am recommending this based on what I am using right now. PiggyVest is a savings platform that pays you 10%, 12%, 14% to save with them. You can also invest with Optimus, although I'm not using Optimus right now. If you have 100,000 naira that you've kept aside in PiggyVest that you want to be saving monthly, they're going to pay you 12% if you're using the Flex wallet. They're going to pay you 12% of that 100,000 naira is 12,000 naira. And you're going to receive that 1,000 naira every month. So in a year, they pay you 12%, which is the 12,000 naira at the end of the year. Once you decide to save with PiggyVest or any other high yield saving platform, then you can now find a community to educate yourself. Learning on your own is good if you already have the discipline and you can commit yourself to learning. Then learning on your own is fine. But if you know that you are going to be struggling between your classes, having a social life, and also getting a part-time job, you're going to be struggling between these three. You need to plug yourself in a community that educates people weekly or on a monthly basis on how to start investing. My best recommendation to you is to join the Crystal Investors Book Club. The Investors Book Club is a community that trains new investors just like you, even as a student, to start investing with as low as 1,000 naira in legit platforms that you still see return on investments. Yes, lifetime access to the book club is 2,000 naira, and you are guaranteed to have weekly trainings throughout the rest of your time in the Investors Book Club. We'll train you on the investment books that you need to learn. The goal of the book club is to train new investors to learn how to make financial decisions about their money independently. So if this is something that you would love to do, I recommend joining the Investors Book Club. Access fee is 2,000 naira. Comment book club and the link will be sent to you. Now the next step is to start. The problem with the society is not that there is not enough information. The problem is that there are not enough doers of that information. Most people don't execute on time. You don't have to start perfect. You don't have to start with a huge chunk of money. What you need to do is to start where you are. My best advice is for you to start. Remember, when I started, I said, I've sat with elders that kept saying, if I knew what I know now, or if I started on time, I would be far better off. My children would have been happy. I would be living a very comfortable life if I had started early. As a teenager, as a young African, as a student, learning how to invest on time is a great advantage to wherever you are heading in the journey of life. Learning how to invest on time is your best advantage. Learning how to invest on time is your best advantage. Learning where to assign your money to is your best advantage growing up. Learning about the various opportunities you have that can make more money for you is your best advantage. On the next series of how to make money and start investing, we're going to be talking about how you can start with the little money that you have. No amount is too small. I'm going to be explaining the power of compound interest, the power of compounding your money, because time in the market is what makes money. See you in the next series of Investing with Crystal. I am Priska John Chris, your host. Make sure you subscribe to this platform. Bye.